Going to be building props back there. It's the prop shop.
Okay.
So that's end of the month is when that's coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with the way this turned out.
I am too.
You know, it turned
I
out really
am
well.
too. I am too.
Considering that it took a year to get it just up to speed because of COVID, we were supposed to open back in September.
And you know the crazy part about it is that you pretty much put this together on your own concept.
Oh yeah, this is totally my concept.
Yeah.
I brought in some freelance carpenter and an assistant. He framed everything and then did the sheetrock.
Yeah.
The drywall.
Yeah.
And then I did all the finishing work. So I did all the tiling, the lighting, the benches, the counters, all that type of stuff.
I want to make
And then
sure
the
I got,
painting.
because I think the first time I went through it, I don't think I had the record button on. So I just want to make sure that I just go back through it just really quickly. This right here is the fitting room.
Yep. Fitting, changing room actually.
Fitting, changing, right?
And talent lounge on the flip side.
Which is this light right here is just awesome. I mean, you can actually see.
Well, that's the point. I mean, it's daylight rated, so that light is comparable to what you would have on actually in the Sykes.
So
on
is that
studio.
considered a bright white and this is a cool white? Is that how you got the lighting?
More or less. This is also daylight,
Okay.
but this has got the covers on it.
Okay, so that's what makes it not as bright as this light right here.
Right. I wanted this brighter because we're dealing with costumes, which means you're dealing with, folds and you're dealing with patterns and things of that sort. So I wanted this to be open and bright,
Yes.
but it's still daylight rated, which means it's the same light you would get outside.
Seriously.
Yeah. So you don't have it. It's not too yellow. It's not too blue. It's not too green. It's just white.
Now that's what I want to do in my office space, to try to
Yeah.
illuminate that. So then that way it gives you a certain energy level too,
Right.
because of the
Oh,
light.
Yeah. I mean, light is good, If it's too dark, then it makes you want to go to sleep.
Oh my gosh. You done read my life. You done read my life.
Yeah. So that's where we are. There's some finishing work that needs to be done. Small stuff. but that's-
Yeah. And this is just your little storage closet?
That's just storage. That's my office area.
Right, that's the office area right there.
And
That's where the magic goes down.
And this is the shower.
Oh my God.
So we put a shower in for talent in case they are doing like body painting.
Yes.
Or let's say, for instance, there's a vampire or a zombie scene.
Yeah.
And then they need to wash off all the fake blood. And
Exactly,
stuff like that. Yeah.
exactly.
So that's what that's for.
Okay.
So yeah, and then that's it really. So I mean, we're ready.
I like the way you got it. I like the way you got it separated. Like you got this end, and then you got this door, and it takes you. It's like it's
Amazing.
almost like it's dividing up the amenities a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, technically, what we can do is we can actually get somebody in there running the recording studio.
Yeah.
At the same time, we can have other people in here doing their film work, and all we do is shut the doors, and there's privacy both ways.
But how would that affect the noise? Like if
Doors
you
are soundproofed.
That's right. So whatever's going on in there, you can film out here, and it
Yeah.
won't interfere.
And that, or if they're doing still photography, it doesn't matter.
Let's see the studio one more time. This is my favorite. Being in the music business. Oh yeah, and this is the green room again. Yeah, this is hot. This is mine with Jerry Springer. Is that coffee almost ready?
What?
That coffee almost ready?
Coffee is ready.
It's ready? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
go get your cup and you're good.
Okay. Yes. Oh my God.
So this
That's
is
the
the
analog.
and
And that's the digital.
that's the digital. And then there's the Apollo in there.
What that mean?
It's a control knob for mics, so you can actually control the mic and how you sound on the computer.
Now, what is this? A
Digitally.
16 tracker?
That's a 16 track.
And what is this? Like what? A 24?
24. And
Now-
this is analog, which means it's basically a physical. See, it's a physical. So each one of these are controlled by each one of these.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
These, on the other hand, you can get multiples, and then you can flip them so that you can get different configurations. because it's digital.
Right. And can you double down on this one?
Yeah, I believe you can.
That's great. And then you got this room soundproof too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or at least sound treated.
Right. And then right here, this is the room where you got the microphone. Check 1, check 2. Yeah.
And that's still being worked on. That's still being worked on. We have more acoustical tiling that goes up here, some painting that goes in here, and then we have to trim the top
Yeah.
with some, and then that's it.
This is awesome.
But the TV will go here, so then we can do voiceover.
Right, exactly. You was doing the
ADR.
voiceovers.
So the engineer can be in there, the talent can be in here, and there's no interference.
And with the TV's MIDI to where whatever's showing over there is showing over here?
Yeah, yeah. Essentially, they're not even TVs, they're monitors.
Oh.
Well, I mean, same thing. TV and a monitor. TV would be for, if you're watching programming.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
monitor is to monitor what's being
Exactly.
produced.
Exactly.
So it's more likely called a.
Oh my
a
God.
monitor. So that'll be mounted up here. So we'll
I'd
be able
love
to
to
do
make some
both.
music in here.
So you can
do a
either do
soundtrack.
music in here. I mean, I can get up to probably 4 musicians in here. One singer,
I wanted.
keyboard, guitar, maybe drums.
Oh my. Oh,
But they'd
okay.
be digital drums. The keyboard obviously is digital. The guitar. So everything can be in here
Oh, okay.
to record in there.
Oh, okay then. So you could do live performances.
Oh yeah. Actually, what's really cool, I'll show you something else. Let me turn off the light.
Okay.
What's really cool is with this here, I'm setting it up so that with this keyboard, with this mixer here,
Uh huh.
okay, it's analog, right?
Right.
Okay, so what we can do, I've been talking to a couple people about virtual concerts.
Oh, right. I mean, and that seems to be the new trend now due to the pandemic.
Yeah. So I picked this up, and this is designed for distant work. In other words, all your mics can go in here,
Okay.
okay, and your audio, everything goes in here.
Right.
Comes out here. This is actually in the recording room,
Okay.
engineering desk. This stays out here. There's 100 feet of cord. So they can literally have the recording going on here in the band or with the musicians here against a green screen
Uh huh.
on a small stage. We can visually record them here.
Okay.
We can control the sound over there.
Oh.
And we can watch on the monitor what's being done.
Wow.
It's kind of like NASA, Houston,
Wow.
Houston control. Houston, we have
Exactly.
a problem. Yeah.
And could you do the editing? Like, say for instance, if you're shooting a scene and it's not completely right, even though you got the
Yeah, we can do editing.
so you can edit it while you're still running the mics and stuff to the studio
Yeah.
simultaneously, real
So
time.
the cameramen are here, but everything is being controlled in that control room.
Now I got to ask you this, Joe. What kind of cameras are you using?
I'm using Canons.
Canons.
I'm the still photographer. I don't do motion picture work.
Okay.
We have one photographer who's using Sony's,
Okay.
one cinematographer, and I have another cinematographer on call that's using Blackmagic.
What's that?
It's a different brand of cameras. They're kind of
Okay.
unique. They're neat. So me personally, I'm a still photographer.
Okay.
So I work with still cameras, and I'm working with Canon. I only work with Canon.
Okay. But if you wanted to shoot a movie,
We could do that here, but it wouldn't be me doing it.
oh, I got you. I got you.
I'm not. I don't feel I'm. What's the word? I don't feel I'm professionally equipped to be able to do motion picture and video work effectively.
Okay.
I'd rather job it out and have somebody else come in and do it.
But you're set up to where you can
I
do
can
it here.
control it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that can be
Oh,
done.
yeah.
Oh yeah. We've
Yeah,
already
that's
had.
what I was thinking.
We've already had a number of music videos shot in here.
I think this would be perfect for a video shot
Well,
because you can
you can put it against any background.
exactly like if I want to put a car.
We've had cars come in here too.
I mean, but could I do a backdrop
Yeah.
of me in a situation to where the car appears to be there but it's not there?
In the background, yes, but that doesn't mean you can climb into the car.
Right, you can't climb in it, but you can appear like you're touching it, right?
Possibly, yeah, if
Yeah.
you're good at it.
Yeah, yeah.
The trick is you're here, you actually drive in a car.
Okay.
Because we actually can bring in cars in here, just like the van.
Exactly. Yeah, because you
Well,
got the gate.
Yeah,
you got the yeah.
So
I
I
mean
actually had music videos on here where they bought a Lamborghini,
Okay.
and then they swapped it out with a Cutlass 442 that was all gangstered out. Over here, what you can do here is you can physically have the car have, like if it's hip hop,
Exactly.
you can have the singer here, the entourage here, the car here, but then in the back, you can have anything you want. You could have them in Harlem, you could have them in Compton, Oakland, you could have them at the beach, you could
Yes.
have them, I don't know, in front of Disney World if you want.
Exactly.
Because the background would be actually put in digitally.
Now, could you still, even though this is really my favorite room because I like the fact that you can focus on the contents, right?
Mm-hmm.
The subject or the contents, and it's not gives you a clear background.
That's it, yeah.
Gives you a clear background.
But you can't draw, technically you can't really replace it with an image like you can here.
Exactly.
This is really designed more for a neutral background. So if you
So,
want,
like, if a person was doing a picture cover for a magazine or something like that.
that's what this is for.
Yeah.
Or an ad for a magazine.
Or ad, yeah.
Or,
so it's be good for advertising
ad
and
for
stuff like that.
T-shirts
Little small
and things of that
still
sort.
shots and stuff like that.
Yep.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Product photography, fashion, whatever. The other thing, besides the virtual concerts, there's also a possibility that we might be doing virtual runway shows, fashion runway,
Wow.
where we would actually have this all sectioned off with curtains, run a one way up the center here,
Wow. Okay.
25 feet by 4 feet, put curtains all the way around, just here and there, but leave the background, the green open.
Yeah.
The cameras would be there, the
Yeah.
audience would be here, the models would be walking up and down here, and the cameras would be putting in a false background. So
Oh,
the,
wow.
the models would look like they're actually walking in front of maybe, I don't know, Milan or somewhere in Italy.
Can you make it look like a stage?
Yeah, it'd be a runway.
Yeah, like a runway stage.
Yeah, a catwalk they call it.
Yeah, catwalking. Exactly.
Yeah, so it'd be a 4 feet by
my
25 foot catwalk. This would be sectioned off with curtains right to here, so the audience can get in there and get out,
Exactly.
but they can't see what's going on behind the
Yep.
curtains.
And then they can change over here. They can change the outfits
they can
and
get
stuff.
their makeup here. They can change
Yep.
here so they can do quick flips.
Yep. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
And then what they do is when they walk the catwalk, it's one at a time because it's only 4 feet wide.
Yeah.
So you got one model walking up and then walking back, and the next model walking up and walking back. But the cameras are actually focused this way, which means the background will be replaced by whatever they want to replace it with digitally.
Yeah.
So they can put like a,
And
they can put
it,
anything, or they can put the name of the company in a logo digitally.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you can pan it to make it look a little fuller, I guess.
No.
With just with the size, being controllable with
The camera would be there. The background would be digitally put in.
okay.
So it
yeah.
could be any background.
Exactly.
They could be walking again. If it's a swimsuit
Yes.
fashion show,
Yeah.
they can have the runway this way. The cameras are over there.
Uh-huh.
You can have a beach over here
That'd be sweet.
because you're digitally putting in the beach.
That'd be
so
sweet.
the runway is in front of the beach, and then the logo of the designer would be on top.
That's sweet.
So it'd be like kind of embossed.
That's sweet.
I mean, yeah, we can do
Oh,
anything
yeah.
here. You know?
What's the history on this picture right here?
I don't know. I just liked it. I didn't shoot it. I just
It
liked it.
reminded me almost of Grace Jones in her
It has
younger
a Grace
days.
Jones kind of feel to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like the aesthetics of it.
Oh my God.
So that's what we're doing. That's where we are so far.
Yeah, I mean that's enough. I mean this is multi one shop
Yeah.
creative studio for everything.
Yeah, I just recently put in the drop lights. So the drop lights are put in. So you can get either the floods working, or you can replace these hot these are called barn doors. You can replace the barn doors with soft boxes. The barn doors, these type of things are better for like a spotlight effect.
Okay.
You want the light directed on a specific area. The problem with that is this is so bright that you get shadows. And you don't want shadows against the green screen.
Right. That's right. No shadows on the green
No
screen.
shadows. So what you do is you take this and you replace the barn door.
And that
with
I
the
got you.
soft boxes, and the soft box give it good illumination.
Yeah.
But it's a softer illumination, which means there's
You
no
got
hard
blind
shadow.
doors on all your on your lights,
Yeah.
though.
These will be taken, and these will be run center. These will be used for the runway shows.
Oh, so
And then-
it actually goes across. You can actually move it.
No, I'm just going to take these, and I'm just going to remount them here, so they face this way. And then those will be replaced with these type of lights to give it a little bit more pop.
Oh,
A little
wow.
bit more illumination.
I mean, this would be excellent.
So this is all LED in here. Everything
Yeah.
in here is LED. I mean, this would have been impossible to do effectively, cost effectively, 10, 15 years ago.
That's what I
Because
was- that's what I was
LED
thinking.
wasn't refined back then. It would have
That's what I
been
was
like
thinking.
halogens, or it would have been some sort of, bulb type of effect, something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that'd be hot and it'd be expensive and
Now-
be heavy.
now I
LEDs
noticed-
are so light. I mean, these are only 150 watts, but they put out, 2,500 lumens.
Now, do you have to control the temperature? And when you really up and you're filming and you're shooting, does the temperature control in here makes a big difference?
No, I'm putting in air conditioning in the next month or so.
Okay.
I've been fudging on the air conditioning because it's been winter and COVID, and we haven't had that much traffic coming in here.
Yeah.
So there wasn't any need to really run air conditioning in here. But I'll be running air conditioning. This area here stays fairly cool, and I'll just be running some, residual cool air in here.
Yes.
But over here, I'm going to be having what they call ductless air conditioning
Okay.
up on top there, and that'll pump enough cold air into these specific areas.
Okay.
Because there's curtains too. I have curtains here. So the curtains section off the area for temperature and noise and light too. So you can see curtains back there. And you pull the curtains.
Oh, okay. Then so you could just square off the whole area to where.
Yeah, and it actually, believe it or not, it actually preserves temperature.
I can
was
see
really
that.
surprised. I was surprised that it actually helped maintain temperature. So that's kind of where we are right now.
Oh man, I mean this is great. I mean I can't wait to do business and actually get the word out.
Yeah.
I mean this is exactly what Atlanta really needs.
Well, I like to think of myself as the halfway point between the small little indie studios,
Yes.
the little 12-foot and 10-foot little backdrops where you go in and they've got paper rolls, or they've got cloth, or they have a tiny little cyc,
Yeah.
and that's the one side, that's the small side of the
Right.
spectrum, but it's real limited.
Right.
And they don't have necessarily a dressing room. It's either a bathroom or it's just a room that they put a table in with lights, and that's
Right.
their dressing room. The makeup room is the same thing, might be just a bathroom, but it has a nice makeup mirror in it.
Yeah.
Those are the small ones.
Okay.
And then you get Perry,
Okay.
and he's the big dog,
Okay.
and he's got Perry Studios. Well, I'm not competing with him,
Right.
and
But you can network with him like a
Well,
person.
no, what I'm saying is in terms of what can be done here.
Right.
He's actually a soundstage, and he's got a whole facility.
Right.
So he does the big jobs. He
Right.
does the big projects. Then you got the little studios, and they do the little hobby stuff and the little quick stuff.
Right.
This is the in between.
I got you.
This is the midpoint between those little guys and the Perrys.
Exactly.
I'm in between. So I actually cater more toward the small independent filmmakers.
Right.
And the music videos, the small music videos. Well,
Yeah.
not that small, but that's what I cater to. And then the photographers who do this. We've had workshops, photo workshops done in here,
Uh-huh.
where they'll bring in 4 or 5 models. They'll do 4, maybe 5 different sets,
Right.
and then the models switch, and then they bring in photographers at 5 at a time. Every hour would be a different 5 photographers. They get 1 hour to work with all the models. Then they leave, and then another 5 comes in, and they leave. So we call it a round robin.
And this may be a crazy question. I don't even know, but it just came to mind. You know how certain productions network with other production companies just to get the full, the end game, you know? Mm-hmm. Are you set up to where you can network, or like your equipment can be uploaded, or the project can be sent to another something else that maybe you probably lacking to actually
live?
add to
you
it?
You mean like live, or you just mean pre-recorded?
Yeah, pre-recorded.
Yeah, I mean that's just a matter of uploading it to whatever they need,
and then they
putting
can
it on an external hard drive and all that. Yeah, I mean that can be done anytime.
That's what I was thinking, because I know, like, I watch, certain videos and certain movies to where they have, like, maybe 2 different production companies collaborating.
Oh, they have multiples.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at, like, let's say Disney.
Yeah.
They'll send a lot of their work overseas to Asia to get the animation done. So that's an animation company in Asia that does a lot of their handwork or a lot of their digital work.
Yeah.
And then they do the acting here, or they'll do the acting maybe in Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
Camera. So yeah, there's always collaboration. Nothing is ever, rarely is it all done in one place. I'm sure, I've never been to Perry Studios, but I'm sure people who work in there and do their projects there then go elsewhere to get maybe the music dubbed in.
Yes.
Get the voiceover. I'm sure Perry has ADR, but stuff like that. So
yeah,
this is really designed for the little guy who wants a quality environment, but
an affordable budget.
At an affordable budget, with enough flexibility that they can do larger projects.
And good quality to where, is.
I'm assuming that's their call. I'm not responsible for their quality. I give them a quality environment to do whatever they do.
Okay, yeah, okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
so the concept is all on them.
I don't guarantee the quality of their work.
Yes.
Can't do that.
Exactly.
That's totally on them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is where we are.